server virtualization. Concept: turn one physical server into multiple virtual machines (VMs) using a hypervisor. Hypervisor types: Type 1, bare metal, like Xen server. VMware, like ESXi Hyper-V directory on hardware enterprise data centers. Type 2, hosted, like VirtualBox VMware workstation on top of an OS dev testing environment. Creative analogy: think of think of as hypervisor as a digital landlord renting our apartment VMs in a skyscraper physical server. Each tenant VM has their own utilities: CPU, RAM, storage. Yes, we can take a look for this image. So hypervisor of virtual machine MP meter VMM. So type 1, native bare metal hardware hypervisor guest operation system and multiple guest operation systems here. Type 2, which is hosted type, hardware host operation system. Here is hypervisor and multiple guest operation systems. So usually we use type 2 actually. K-terms: VM sprawl. Too many VMs, wasted resources. Imagine you keep adding virtual machines without tracking them properly. It's like having too many apps open on your phone. Everything slows down, wastes space, and becomes hard to manage. Live migration: moving VMs between hosts without downtime. Teleportation: this is like moving a running app from one phone to another without closing it. It allows a VM to switch from one physical server to another without downtime, keeping everything running smoothly. Containerization concept: isolate application in containers, shared operation system kernel, no full operation system. So here is a quick comparison between containers and virtual machines. Containers, like you can see, there is multiple containers. Container software like Docker, that is not complete operation system, just software, container software. Most famous one is Docker actually. And you can operate system here. Infrastructure, host servers exactly. But virtual machine a little bit different. Like you can use multiple operation system, multiple complete operation systems, which is hypervisor and infrastructure host server. Each operation system here has on CPU, RAM, and also storage. VMware container. VMS virtual machines use a hypervisor to run multiple guest operating systems on the same host machine. Each VM has its own separate operation system, meaning you can run completely different systems, Windows, Linux, Unix, etc., on the same infrastructure, but they are isolated from each other. Number 2, containers like Docker do not launch different operation systems. Instead, they share the same operation system kernel of the host machine and only run isolated applications within their own environment. While containers can package applications with different dependencies, they don't run full operating system like VMS do. VMS are like having multiple apartments in a building, each with its own plumbing and electricity, independent operation systems. Containers, on the other hand, are like having spread rooms within the same apartment, where all rooms share the same utilities, the OS, or the operation system kernel. VRF, virtual routing and forwarding. Concept: create multiple virtual routes on a single physical router, which is isolated routing tables. VRF use cases 1. Multi-tenant networks. ISPs, cloud providers use ISPs meaning exactly internet server providers, and or cloud providers use VRF to spread customers on the same router. Number 2. Overlapping IPs allows duplicate IP range. Example, two companies using this IP without conflicts, which is same IP actually. Number 3, security segmentation. Isolated sensitive traffic, for example, finance with HR, to prevent breach from spreading. MPLS VPNs. ISPs use VRF to create private LTP VPNs over shared MPLS networks. Number 5, data center virtualization. Cloud or CDN environments like Cisco ACI use VRF for multi-tenancy. Number 6, IoT networks. Keep smart devices like cameras, sensors spread from main IT networks. Lab testing. Engineers test routing change in an isolated VRF before going live. Look at this image here. Okay. Here is this image before VRF and that image after VRF. Like you see here, before URF, that is A and B customers. That is here two customers to one service provider and directly to the internet. But VRF make each VRF is separate from other, and after that direct connect to internet. Conclusion: it helps businesses keep their data isolated and secure while using the same network infrastructure. Simple but powerful.